Good morning, afternoon, or night. On this day, I present my work with hydrology and watershed course. In this case, with important, which is a faculty with engineers. In this school professional with environment of the environment. This work is based with a scientific article. This article is Interannual Variability in Glacier Contribution to Runoff from a high elevation and then catchment. Understanding the role of debris discovery in glacier hydrology. This work is for Flavia Burger, Álvaro Ayala, David Farias, Thomas Shaw, Shelley McDonnell, Ben Brock, Jake McPhee, and Francesca Peliotti. This work is based with and the abstract with 1% of field data which are real modeling analysis to reconstruct to the climate forcing. Glacier repose and runoff generation from a high elevation catchment in central Chile over the period with 2000 and 2015. This is a more important idea with this work. The catchment which is 7 parts, which in this case with in pencil with 1 part. The introduction, which is a day with is a set with Fabian Folari and Roberto Praderio and Lopez in 2009. They said this phrase: "Seasonal snow and glacier melt in the semi-arid Chilean Andes provides water to more than 2/3 of Chile's population, and as well as maintaining key economic activities, ecosystem, and ecosystem service." The study set and data. The study said is in the Rio del Yeso. Rio del Yeso is a contest with 3 principal glaciers: Velo, Yeso, and Pyramidate. Rio del Yeso is ubicated with 30.55 south and 69.91 west. The elevation is at 3,000 from 5,000, 213 meters as sea level. And the evaluation is at 16.2 square kilometers. The data we're using is more important is temperature and precipitation. The DEMS or digital elevation models is more important because it's provided with German Aerospace Center and the Airbus Defense Space. The resolution with this DEM is at 3 meters with 1 pixel. In this case, this is area with evaluation in this scientific article. The more important data we provide with automatic weatherization forcing is represented with a red triangle, and this is a DEM with this using. Methods. Which method we're using in this case? Topic ATH models. Models it was simulate a glacier mass balance, glacier changes, runoff and generations, which applied with this modeling, which is applied with the Swift Alps and Himalaya. In this case, what is located with this data glacial hydrology model, which requires data, which requires with air temperatures and precipitation measures with periods, with all periods, because in this case air temperature because increase or decrease within 1 hour, and precipitation with a measure with a during with 10 minutes or 1 hour minutes. In this case, we measure with a precipitation with data. This table was represented which automatic weather station is using. In this case, just embankments and Laguna Negra are more important. This table which contains with using with days with months. The months are more important, which in this case use 12 months, but not using all days in these months. These figures and these figures is a comparative with observed with modeling. In this case, observed with temperature modeling. Methods with Ayala et al. In 2016. These are map derivatives which are using in the pyramid, Velo, and Yeso glaciers. In this case, so derivatives with thick estimation with a variability. Geodetic elevation changes which in geodetic with a more elevated with a more different and more came changes. Which method with this using, which in this case which uses a damn different with a geodetic method which within the glacier changes a short or long terms. In this case, with using with this modeling is a game software, and the video period with using data with using is 2000 and 2013. This table is represented with method, air temperature, precipitations. Right. What is the result? The results which are comparative with topic teach model and the variability which a bellow measures is a bellow and JSON automatic verification which are contribution with this data. In this case, grounds with satellite variabilities. The satellites are more important in this case, which because it's appropriate with data with dams and the air temperatures. The more important data which provides with a space, in this case with Earth, airspace and Germany space. In this case, Germany is provided with dams. A runoff corporate components, which is more important, with a total runoff and annual contribution with snow melts, ice melts, and precipitation. Why? Because the runoff is evaporate a water. In this case, the water is a precipitation condensation. Precipitation is correlated with snow melt, ice melt, and this is case with a dissipation with glaciers. The runoff of the snow melt is approximately a percentage with 66 and 93%. It's old, more important, per year. It's a period per year, so 93% per year. And ice melt contribution with some minor in this case, but it increments with years. 5 years old is more because 2014 from 2015 is increasing with temperatures in this area, and the ice melt is more diminution. The decreased precipitation contributions is more important, which is a contribution with diminution with ice melt. This figure is a comparative with a below automatic verification and just automatic verification data. It's a measure and simulate with observed with data comparative with simulated. This figure is a comparative with percentage with a topic age models and this with data and with peaks and smalls. In this case, this modeling of these dams is comparative. In this case, in 2000 and 2013, and 2013 from 2015. White is a more temperature with quite significant. It's a more separation with the glaciers. Which comparative with the percentage with runoff in 2000 is more, and actually is minored, is diminution. Comparative with a month, which in winter months is minored, ice melt and snow melt, and summer months is increment. We compare with a temperatures or a runoff, in this case with 2015 and 2000. White pyramidate runoff comparament is a more, and 2015 is diminution. What is the discussion within this case with more important scientific or more important investigations is a moderate positive, because in 2009 was a moderate tendency, and 2010 from 2013 is a strong negative tendency, but which compares with 9 years with 3 years, not imagine it, because more years, more important tendency. In this case, 3 years is a tendency negative. In this case, we compare with a pyramid in 2000 and 2015. It's a more big glacier, and this case is a small glacier. White. Comparative with changes with pyramidate, yes, and below is changes in this case. Conclusion: we need witness a clear decrease in runoff over the period of the study. At very low runoff during the years is a mega drought, but a decline which evident from the start with a study with period of 2000. And I opinion with similar with scientific, because some derived with a variability, more years investigation is a more data, more tendencies. This work is based with hydrology process revised. This scientific article is liberated with the persons. You will study with this work, and you will cooperate with a negative consequence. Even when you are so cold, you will never become a glacier. Thank you for listening for me.